it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what is coming in for you for the month of May. Okay, what blessings, abundance, and manifestations are coming in for you. Okay, what areas of your life can you expect to see changes and abundance and blessings coming in for you. Okay, so yeah, here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the blue Sodalite, pile 2 with the red quartz, and pile 3 with the rose quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers in the timestamps below, the crystals, the properties, the colors. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. Once you have done that, we will see you in your respective pile. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is coming up for you in the month of May. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what areas of your life will be impacted, what manifestations and blessings you can expect to come in. This is meant to be a motivational reading to really help you feel more motivated for the upcoming month. Okay, feel your energy, lift your energy, lift your spirits, have you feeling, energized and motivated for what's to come. So yeah, I just did the same thing like 3 times, but anyways, hopefully this will help someone. Okay, we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Moonology deck, okay, to see just overall, the theme of the month of May. How is your month of May going to go for pile 1? What does pile 1 need to know about what's coming in for you in the month of May? Okay, so we got Surrender to the Divine. Okay, Surrender to the Divine. Purple glow here, love that. We also got Nothing is Set in Stone Yet. Okay, so there is still time for change. There is still time for, things to kind of reverse, because I'm seeing that for some of you guys. I'm channeling the energy that something happened in the month of April, or maybe even before that, that kind of, demotivated you in whatever way, and you're sort of scared, like, oh my gosh, is this what it's gonna be like, for the rest of my life? Is this thing that happened, like, permanent? Or maybe for some of you guys this is just an example, but it's like, if you've been blocked by someone, or if you've had some sort of fight, maybe you think like, oh my gosh, like, are we done forever? Like, is this over for good? I feel like it's not yet over. I feel like there's definitely some unfinished business that is going to come up for you in the month of May. Okay, and this Nothing is set in stone yet. I'm more reading this as a positive card, that there is still time for change. There is still time for things to, go back to the way that they were, or maybe even escalate in a much better way than you even thought of. Okay, nothing is set in stone yet means you have many options. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, maybe you have a lot of opportunities coming your way, or you have a lot of opportunities that you're choosing from, and it's like Spirit wants you to know that whatever you choose, like, you're always gonna have freedom and space to move and learn and grow. It's not like you're set in stone. It's not like, once you do something, you're committed to it for life. And if that's not what you want. Okay, so obviously this is gonna look different for different people. Maybe for some of you guys, you feel like you're at this dead-end job that isn't really, like, serving you that well, or you're just like, okay, you know what, like, I don't, am I going to be doing this for the rest of my life? And you're going through some sort of existential crisis, and this card is basically telling you that, don't worry, there is still room and space for change and growth. You don't have to feel confined to something. I'm seeing that some of you guys could be feeling kind of trapped or restricted. I'm sort of getting like 8 of Swords vibes as well, and this is just, more of a card to remind you that, hey, whatever situation that you're in, you have the power. Okay, you have the manifestation abilities to, make it much better. You've always had the power. You've always, been calling the reins, whether or not you know that, or are aware of your manifestation abilities. Okay, I'm also seeing that, with the Surrender to the Divine. Okay, this is all about activating your crown chakra and getting closer to your higher self by activating the crown chakra, by meditating, being introspective, going into deep contemplation, reflective mode. Okay, I know that a lot of you could be manifesting, or yeah, you're definitely into manifestation, but you're into, like, crystals, charging moon water, whatever it is that makes you feel grounded and closer to your higher self. Keep doing that. I feel like that's a really that's a big message for you in the month of May, to keep practicing your spirituality, to keep, to keep on with these practices without, without necessarily doing it for that end goal. Because I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're doing these things for an external goal. And while you will get that goal, you will get your manifestation, make sure to do this for yourself. Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you feel like you have to do something in order to manifest. And that's not always the case, okay? Manifestation is, it's like instant, okay? Because we're manifesting all the time, okay? I feel like maybe a lot of you have been trying really hard to manifest something. You've been working really hard energetically. You sort of maybe even feel worn out. Maybe you feel like giving up on something. And this is your sign that now is the time for you to recollect your energy, reclaim your energy, and realize that, like, hey, you have put in the work, you have put in the effort. Now wait to reap those benefits, okay? Wait to reap those rewards. Surrender to the divine. Again, this has to do with divinity and spirituality, and really just, like I said, getting closer to your higher self, tapping into that infinite wisdom, channeling that higher self energy, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to step into a much higher timeline. You're stepping into a more abundant timeline, and you are going to be so blessed in the month of May, okay? Because I feel like you've been doing the energetic work, you've been doing the inner work, and May is really when you're going to start seeing these rewards. So if maybe you feel like, okay, April, I didn't see that much, March, maybe I just started this journey, or maybe I've been at something for a while. I do feel like by spring, we are in spring as I'm filming this, towards I'm filming this on April 17th or 18th, yeah, I don't even know what day it is, but yeah, I am seeing that, like, whatever you have been working on in the last 2 months especially, you are going to be seeing the rewards of that. You're going to be reaping the benefits of that. And again, the blessings that are coming your way, oh my gosh, like, get ready for it. I feel like it's just gonna happen all at once, and you're gonna be like, what is going on? Like, I feel like it might almost even kind of like overwhelm you, but in a good way, okay? Like, you're gonna be overwhelmed with your manifestations finally coming to fruition. And I feel like all of this is because you will have surrendered to the divine, and that really just means, trust yourself to give you everything that you want. Because at the end of the day, the divine, it's not really something that's outside of us. We are the divine, we are the universe, we are our spirit guides, our angels, we are the universe experiencing itself, as Alan Watts said. So yeah, take this as a sign that you definitely are going to be you're going to be like realizing your full potential, and you're going to really be living up to your full potential. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you have been feeling a little bit like demotivated, or like, just like you could use some more energy, and maybe there's certain things that have not been coming to full fruition, or at least in the way that you wanted to. You've been seeing movement here and there, but I'm seeing, like, this literally says full moon, so things are going to come to full fruition. Do not give up. Like, you're so close to achieving your goal. Now is the time for you to, like, actually go even more ham on your manifestations, but not in a way where it exhausts you, okay? Like, the thing that I'm seeing, with these two cards here is that you have done a lot of work already. So don't do things to the point where it exhausts you, but just realize that, like, whatever you want, it's on its way to whatever it is on its way to you. I forgot how to talk for a second there, but it's like, now is the time for you to just kind of like chill, sit back, relax. I was going to say chillax, okay? And watch the universe work for you, okay? Trust the universe, trust the divine. Again, you are the universe. This is all about trusting yourself. At the end of the day, anything, you've been trying to manifest, whether it be a specific person or a relationship, love, money, at the end of the day, it's all a self-love journey. It's all a journey of, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, tapping into that infinite intelligence, tapping into that, higher timeline, that more abundant timeline that's always been within you, but maybe you had to, go through certain lessons and transcend certain obstacles in order to be able to see and realize your power and worth all along. Okay, so I really love that for you. May is going to be a very abundant month for you, Pile 1, so that is super exciting. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck to see what other messages we have here for you. Okay, so the first card that we have here is 4th house, roots. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be going back to your roots, whether they be cultural, familial, ancestral. Okay, I feel like month of May you're gonna do a lot of like self-exploration, self-discovery. I don't know if you've heard of like 23andMe. Everyone's heard of that, but like maybe you'll decide to do a DNA test. Okay, like I feel like you might find some interesting results out of that. Or this also just has to do with family, getting closer to your family, communicating with your family more. Just having like even strengthening your bond with certain family members and spending a lot of time with them. Okay, like even if you live far away, do you expect to be like FaceTiming them, calling them a lot, or they'll do that to you. Yeah. This also says like real estate. So I feel like if you aren't investing, especially if you're investing into like property, this is going to be a really good month for you. I feel like you're going to be reaping the benefits of that. You're going to be able to pay off your mortgages. You're going to be seeing a lot of just abundance in that area of your life. That governs comfort, the home life, but also money as well. So if you have like, let's say, Cancer in your second house, okay, or maybe you have Taurus in your fourth house. Like I'm getting like Cancer, Taurus vibes. Maybe you could be attracting a lot of them, or yeah, maybe you'll just be channeling those aspects, those houses of your birth chart a lot more. But I am seeing that you are someone that likes investing into their home, their space. So it's like you might be, I feel like April was the month of spring cleaning, so you might have already done that spring cleaning, and you might be now like revamping your home, buying new decorations, putting up like new lights, decor, have a tapestry in the background, like flowers and plants, and maybe some of you guys might feel motivated to kind of change up your space a little bit in order for you to just feel different energetically, so you can pave up, pave a new way for a better way of living, pave up that energetic space for a new way of living. For whatever reason, I get so tongue-tied with words these days. I don't know what's going on. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're going to be exercising your throat chakra a lot more as well. Maybe if you've had trouble kind of communicating or speaking your truth, you're going to be able to do that a lot more in the month of in May, because I feel like for a lot of you, this Cancer energy, you're deeply sensitive and emotional people, but you also don't like conflict. You don't like there to be like drama and trouble. And I feel like if that has been the case, you're not going to be experiencing that anymore. And if there is something that has been going on that you don't really like, or you don't really like, it just doesn't sit well with you, doesn't sit right with you, you are going to be finding the courage to speak up. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be like exercising and activating your throat chakra, and that's a really good thing. That's a really good sign, because I feel like for a lot of you, it's very important to stand up for yourself. Okay, own the things that you do, set boundaries for yourself. Okay, yeah. And again, like your family life, your home life is just gonna it's looking really good for you in the month of May. Okay, so expect like peaceful times, fun times, joyous times, comfort. Okay, don't ever settle down on comfort. Yeah, and I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're really going to come out of your shell. You can sort of see the shell here. Oh my gosh, yeah, I literally just thought of like fractal geometry and spirals. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Fibonacci sequence or the golden ratio. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're going to be learning a lot more about that. Nikola Tesla once said, if only you knew the significance of the numbers 369, you would have that key to the universe. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to also be tapping into that more intellectual side of yourself. Okay, maybe that more esoteric side of yourself, to just figure out, but well, first to expand yourself. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you are committed to growth. You love learning. You're very curious people, and I feel like maybe for a lot of you, when you tried manifesting, you could have tried the 369 method or a lot of different methods. Maybe you even started learning math just to like figure out how to manifest whatever it is that you want. I feel like if that was you, if you're into conspiracy theories, if you're into like math, numbers, if you're into like just esoteric knowledge like that, maybe for some of you guys, oh okay, yeah, you should. If you don't already, you should definitely subscribe to Gaia, which is this network of, it's like a streaming network of spiritual videos, consciousness expanding videos, mindfulness, meditation. It talks about like, a bunch of different theories about how the earth was formed. Like there's so many videos, okay? It has everything, like nature related things, like math related things, fractals, sacred geometry, yeah, again, mindfulness, meditation, just it's super interesting. You should definitely check that out if you haven't already. I myself have yet to subscribe to it, but I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be expanding in so many different ways, and you're also going to be finding a lot of resources to help you expand in those ways, which is really amazing. okay? So don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to, voice yourself, voice your concerns. Yeah. We also got the sixth house of craft. Yes, I do feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be refining your craft. You're going to be honing in on your skills, okay? You're really good at what you do. I'm seeing that for a lot of you. There's so many people that look up to everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished. There's so many people that are so inspired and motivated by you, okay? I'm also seeing that, like, you're going to have a really good, like, work life in the month of May, okay? And I'm also seeing, okay, before I forget, like 4 and 6, maybe the numbers 4 and 6 could be relevant. Maybe May 6th, May 4th. I'm also seeing like 6 plus 4, that adds up to 10. 1, so those dates could be relevant. Yeah, but with the sixth house of craft, you're really going to be refining your skills, and your career life is going to be popping. Okay, I feel like you're going to have a really good time with your coworkers. You're going to be on certain projects, and it's going to be like really good for you in the long run. It's going to help build up your resume, build up your skill set. It's going to help you just contribute in the best way possible, but also gain a lot, learn a lot from the organization or the cause, that you work for. So yeah, because at the end of the day, I'm seeing that, for a lot of you, it's like you want to grow within your field. You really do care about, the work that you do. Or if that hasn't been the case, you're gonna find something that you're more passionate about, or you're just gonna be more passionate about your work. I feel like there's some sort of incentive coming in for you to kind of like just take your work, take your craft more seriously. It could be like a raise, a promotion, or bonus, something along the lines of that. Yeah. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be focusing on health and well-being and your diet. Okay, so you might be hitting the gym more, maybe just going on walks more. If you do live in the Western Hemisphere, or in the Northern Hemisphere, it is spring. The weather is a lot more pleasant, so you might just find yourself in nature more, exercising more. Yeah, just feeling really connected with nature and yourself as well. Because I'm seeing like trees here and like mountains here on this card. So yeah, maybe you could be going hiking. Just overall, like you're gonna notice a big boost in your health. You're gonna like just feel holistically healthy, like mental health wise, physical health wise. You're going to be engaging in practices that are going to be making you feel really good about yourself and make you feel good inside and out. Because for a lot of the times, our external beauty is dictated by like how well we feed ourselves, our exercise, our diet, the amount of sleep we're getting, our regimen, our routine, and things like that. So I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be having a physical glow up. Yeah, but this also says like apprenticeship and organization. So again, just expect to like be networking a lot and meeting people that are going to be really helpful for you in your career. So keep your eye out for these things and opportunities coming your way, because it's going to be really helpful for you in the long run. Okay, don't let these opportunities run you by. Again, you don't need to stress yourself out or anything, but I am seeing that there might be a lot of people hitting you up maybe on LinkedIn or emailing you. Keep an eye out for those, because I feel like something good is coming your way. You're going to be able to add that to your resume skill set. You're going to be able to grow as an employee, grow within your field, whatever it is that you do. And you're going to be really refining your craft and honing in on your skills. So yeah. Okay, let's see what other cards we have here. Wow, we got Saturn, Wisdom. Wow, I feel like this is going to be a really chill month for you. Pile 1, okay, so I am seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be a lot more disciplined. Even the sixth house energy that had to do with like, it said like daily ritual routine. So you're going to be finding a routine that works really well for you. You're going to be a lot more like disciplined, timely. You're going to have more like structure in your life, because I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you've been feeling a little bit lost, or you just don't know what to do. And I feel like you're going to finally set a schedule for yourself that works. I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you who don't like to be like 100% like, confined to something, but you are going to be like taking on more responsibility. Like that's what I'm seeing, but you're going to be doing really well at that. Like whatever it is that you're given, whatever tasks you're being given, you are going to be thriving. You're really going to be like, showing your boss, your coworkers, like who is boss. Okay, you're going to be showing them that, you're improving a lot. A lot of people are going to be very impressed by you and your growth and how much you've learned and, like how far you've come. Okay. And I'm also seeing, this has to do with like maturity. Again, a lot of you have grown so much as people. You've learned so many lessons. You've grown like holistically in every single way possible. I'm also seeing that oh my gosh, you are so ambitious. Okay, for a lot of you, you have so much going on for you. You have so much that you want to accomplish with life. But also Saturn does rule time. So a lesson that I'm getting from this card is that make sure that you are utilizing your resources well and really optimizing your time. Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, there's so much that you want to see, so much that you want to explore. But this is a sign for you to, just be more cognizant of where you're spending your time, because that's also going to, uh, a lot of the times that reflects in just your success and like all the external things you end up, manifesting. My point is, like, even I keep going back to that sixth house of, the craft card that said like daily rituals. I remember that quote that said like success is found in, it's hidden in your daily routine, or like something about like the secret is hidden in your daily routine, or your daily routine, it just governs a lot of what you do. So make sure that you're doing the things that you want to do, but also make sure you're doing the things that you need to do first as well. The things that are going to help you escalate, the things that are really going to help you grow, the things that are going to take you to where you need to be. Okay, now is the time for you to get a little bit more serious, but not so serious to the point where you're stressing yourself out or anything like that. Okay, it's all about finding a good balance, but this is a sign that, like, being a little bit more disciplined, setting a routine and sticking to that routine will really, really, really help you, and make you go that extra mile. And yeah, it's looking really good for you, pile one. I'm seeing that like you're going to be obtaining a lot of material success and abundance. This also does have to do with, I always associate Saturn with like Capricorn, and Capricorn is an earth sign, and earth signs have to do with like the material realm and money and finances. So do expect an increase in abundance in your finances. Do expect, like, this is just such an adult card, like a adulting type card. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are adulting and you're doing it really well, but you're also being rewarded. Okay, you're being rewarded for everything that you're doing. But I'm also seeing this as a sign for you to utilize the resources that are coming your way. Like, for example, if you want to start a business, make sure it's an LLC so you can get a tax write-off. Okay, make sure to do research on these things. Even when it comes to taxes, like there's so many different ways that you can like offset taxes, get write-offs. So be smart about that. Okay, so make sure to be resourceful and work smart, not necessarily hard. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, we got Scorpio, the animal. Okay, by the way, that Saturn reminded me of Capricorn, so maybe you could be running into Capricorn energy. Yeah, or maybe embracing, whatever's in your 10th house. So check what's in your 10th house, check what planets and, sign is in your 10th house. I feel like that is really going to come up for you in the month of May, or whatever's going on in your 10th house. You're going to be like acting that out more, or like seeing things that resonate with that. Like, for example, I have Aquarius in my 10th house, and Aquarius has to do with like innovation, humanitarianism, and helping out the community, and volunteerism, and networking and partnerships. And it's funny because I booked a lot of volunteering events for the month of May. Like, I'm like volunteering pretty much every single week, and it's a community-based event. Okay, so figure out what's in your 10th house. You'll see a lot of things start to make sense when that happens. Okay, and we also got Scorpio, the animal. This is so cool. So this says, transformative, intense, passionate. Okay, for a lot of you guys, I'm seeing that you're going to be having a passionate love affair in the month of May. Okay, or like your love life is going to be glowing. It is going to be popping. You're going to be strengthening your bond with your partner, or you're going to be dating people that you have a real bond with. Like, it's not going to be like a surface level, superficial type relationship, because this card is far from that. Okay, Scorpio energy is all about like being really deep, getting really real, whole, vulnerable. Okay, not holding anything back. So expect a lot of passion and transformation to happen in your love life, pile one. Okay, I'm also seeing that you have a lot of like secret admirers that might be revealing themselves to you. I feel like you have a hunch, you know who these people are, but I'm seeing these people are finally going to come forward. Okay, because this also does say like mystery, obsession, stalker. So just be careful, because I do feel like a lot of people are very much into you, but do make sure to protect your privacy. Yeah, but this also says like intimate, like lusty, carnal. So maybe, yeah, if you're into that, you're going to be experiencing a lot of that in May. Okay, but this also just means like deepening your bond with other people, like getting more intimate with other people. Yes, like with your romantic partner, but also with like friends, and just like yeah, having deeper conversations, and overall just feeling very like emotionally fulfilled, like emotionally satisfied in your relationship, which is really great. Okay, we also got quincunx. I hope I said that right. Yeah, complexity. So irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates. Yeah, I do feel like maybe for some of you guys, you have been feeling like there's a missing puzzle piece, or like there's more that you could be doing, or there's something that's missing. But what I'm getting from this card is that you're making things more complicated than they need to be. So try to simplify it, okay? Like the month of May, we do have, the first 3 weeks are dedicated to Taurus season, and Taurus energy is all about just being more simple, enjoying like the pleasures of life. Like don't make things harder than they need to be, okay? Because at that point, you're just sabotaging your own like happiness. And I feel like for a lot of you are curious and you do tend to overthink, and you feel like things are a puzzle, things are a mystery. You have that mind, but sometimes it can be a little bit overactive. So this is kind of a sign for you to take a step back when you find yourself spiraling, when you find yourself overthinking, or reaching to that point where you're just like, oh, it's too much. Maybe you end up getting a headache. Take a step back and just reframe your thought process. Okay. Reframe just like the way that you think into being more conducive to what you want. So manifestation principle here, make sure the things that you want to manifest, okay, make sure your thoughts are in alignment with what you want to manifest, because negative thoughts, doubts, they won't ever stop your manifestations, but sometimes they can make you feel like it's being delayed. Like these manifestations could have come in a lot faster if you just kind of not really given that much meaning to things that are not in alignment with your manifestations. Okay, so this is just a sign for you to not overcomplicate things. Things are much easier than they are. Again, if you like puzzles, do a mystery room. Okay, your life does not have to be a puzzle. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here, pile 1. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can, of course, go and pick another pile. You can also pick multiple piles. It is up to you. And, yeah, I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, custom subliminals, manifestation coaching. So check out the description box below where you can sign up for that if you are interested. And, yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to our reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is coming in for you in the month of May, what abundance, manifestations, and blessings are coming in for you. So yeah, we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck just to see what categories of your life, okay, what houses are going to be impacted, what can you be expecting in the month of May. I also do have a reading up for April, which I filmed, yeah, like either at the beginning of April or end of March. You can go back and see if any of those things came true for April. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. We got empowerment or conjunction. This is amazing. We got Uranus, revolution. Okay. We got second house, assets. Okay, that is actually so crazy because Uranus is in Taurus right now. And it's been in Taurus for a while. And I'm actually filming this during the solar eclipse in Taurus, new moon energy. Okay, so yeah, wow, this is really great. I do feel like, okay, I'm gonna move this a bit closer. I feel like in the month of May, first of all, your assets, your second house of personal wealth and finance is going to be seeing a huge change, a huge increase, a huge abundance, okay, change in a good way. This is revolution, so I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to come into a huge sum of money, a lot of abundance. Maybe it could be you're getting a job which is going to like, increase your income like tenfold or something, or like, yeah, x-fold. Okay, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're literally going to be in a different tax bracket. Okay, like that's how big it could be, and like that's a really big message. I don't just casually say that, but I do feel like for a lot of you, something big is happening, something big is coming in for you, especially when it comes to your second house. I'm also seeing, for a lot of you, at times you kind of felt like there are certain aspects of your life, like some of you maybe your love life, some of you maybe your career life, it's going to vary for different people. You haven't really experienced like stability. So if that's the case, that could be because of the Uranus and Taurus. Those are two very, very, very different signs, or like Taurus is very different than it's ruled by Venus, and Venus and Uranus represent very different things. Uranus is also associated with Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, very different signs, very different energies. But I'm really seeing that in the month of May, like you are going to be meeting people or doing things that are kind of outside of your comfort zone, kind of outside of your realm, which is really interesting because Taurus is the season, or like, okay, May is the season, it's Taurus season, right? Like the first 3 weeks are Taurus season, and then the last week is Gemini season. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe in the beginning of the month, you're going to be like doing things that feel more comfortable to you. Taurus is a kind of, slow sign. May, just, things kind of move a little bit like slower. It's like springtime. I mean, people are going out, weather is getting better, but it's like, it's a really, it has sort of like a chill vibe. And then things really pick up during Gemini season, which happens in the third week of May 20th. And that's exactly what I'm seeing is happening for you guys. I do feel like for a lot of you, this month is going to be pretty chill for you. I do feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of abundance, especially in your second house. Also, figure out what lies in your second house, okay? So if you know your rising sign, the sign right after that is the sign of your second house. So I do feel like you're going to be that aspect of your chart is really going to be illuminated in the month of May. For example, if you are a Gemini rising, that means you have Cancer in your second house, and Cancer has to do with like home, family, stability. Second house has to do with like, yeah, wealth, personal assets, finances. So it's like you're going to be experiencing like, maybe you're going to like buy a house, maybe you're going to invest in real estate, maybe you're going to like, yeah, you're going to like buy something for your family, or you're gonna invest in something that's you're gonna invest in comfort and luxury, okay? And that's just one example. Figure out what's in your second house specifically, because I do see that with this card that popped up, you're gonna be noticing a lot of abundance. And I love this conjunction empowerment card, because for a lot of you, you're going to be feeling really empowered. I feel like for a lot of you, your energy has felt a little bit drained, okay? Like I was looking at this like zapping here, and it's just like maybe you've been sort of like zapped out of your energy, and like you guys went through some sort of like dark night of the soul, or some sort of like heavy period in the month of April, or maybe in like the last couple of weeks, yeah, from whenever you're watching this, that just left you feeling so unmotivated. And like there were a lot of things that you were kind of keeping in, not really letting out, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like it just all kind of came to the surface at once and caused this huge like revolution within you. For some of you, I'm seeing this could have also been something positive, like you had this revelation, you had this some sort of idea that actually rendered you to be financially stable and really like just very, what do you call, like you did feel energized, you did feel motivated. I feel like it's like one or the other, but I do feel like I'm getting this energy for a lot of you feeling drained, but it's like you picked yourself back up from that like low point that you felt, which is really amazing, okay? Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, you have a lot of breakthroughs. I feel like almost daily, okay? Like definitely weekly, like you're always learning new things, you're constantly expanding, learning, growing, which is something that I'm seeing is definitely going to happen for you in the month of May. Again, Uranus has to do with like growth, expansion, and it's also associated with Aquarius, which is the sign of like the future, innovation, and like just, yeah, what do you call it? Humanitarianism. I'm also seeing experimenting, so a lot of you guys could be experimenting in different ways, maybe experimenting like the second house has to sometimes also do like wealth, beauty, luxury, maybe experimenting with your hair color, or maybe with like like your sexuality, or like just romance wise, or experimenting different things, maybe trying different like mindsets or thought processes, or experimenting different ways of manifestation, okay? Yeah, I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you have been on this journey of like constant growth and expansion and development, and it's like there's something that happened to you maybe like recently, or maybe even a couple of years ago, and like you've been on that spiritual journey ever since, and like you have not stopped growing and learning. Like now you cannot stop viewing the world through that certain perspective, through that certain lens, okay? So I really like that. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, it's like you're enhancing and strengthening your bond with others. You're also enhancing and strengthening just like your individuality. You're embracing your individuality. This is a very individualistic sign. Like Uranus has to do with the self, like it has to do with your uniqueness, your individuality, your intrinsic nature. Yeah. I'm just seeing that for a lot of you, you are very innovative in a lot of different ways. You are very, a lot of you could be borderline geniuses. You are very smart. You're always on the verge of like, some sort of breakthrough. You're always on the verge of like discovering something new. I'm even seeing that maybe for some of you guys, you could be discovering a new stream of income. I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, you could be getting involved in humanitarianism efforts, like giving back and volunteering, okay? Yeah, but let's go ahead and pick some cards to see like what's going on in your love life, okay? I know a lot of you are curious about that. Okay, we got North Node, Destiny. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you are going to be meeting someone who could, have the same sign as your North Node sign, or a sign that's compatible with that. So, one thing I want you to do a little bit of homework here. If you already don't know, look up your birth chart and find out what your North Node is. Also find out where in your chart Uranus lies and what your second house is. I feel like you're going to be gaining a lot of insights on what to do, from there afterwards, from there on. So that's a really good thing. I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, when you figure that out, like you're gonna be like noticing some sort of synchronicities, or just when you know your birth chart better, like you're able to like figure out patterns and decipher what's been going on, and be like, retrospective and introspective about what's been going on. I know that for me, it's like, if I know like, like I have Uranus in my 10th house, and I know that like, that governs the way that I like, uh go about my career, and I notice that a lot of my actions are in alignment with, what a 10th house midheaven looks like, right? Or 10th house in Aquarius midheaven looks like. Sorry, forgot to clarify the sign. But yeah, I'm also seeing something to do with your 10th house. That is the house of career, reputation, okay? So it's like if you guys do have like, 10th house in Aquarius, that, for example, that means that for a lot of you, you are known for your humanitarianism efforts. You're known for like the way that you give back. You're known for your innovative ways. For a lot of you, you're very tech savvy. You're very like, you're really good at what you do, and you don't stop to, at any means to get what you want. Like you're always improving, expanding, growing, and learning. Okay, so that's really great. So keep doing that. But yeah, in terms of your love life, I'm also seeing that you're going to be meeting someone that's really going to like help you step outside of your comfort zone. But at the same time, this is going to feel like a soulmate. At the same time, like it's going to feel really comfortable being with them. You're going to get along with them instantly. I do feel like for a lot of you, you're very intellectual and you like having intellectual conversations. I feel like you're going to be having a lot of really great, like mind-blowing, eye-opening conversations with this person. This person is definitely going to motivate you to do more with your intellectual endeavors. Maybe you'll start like reading more books because of this person, or you'll exchange like your book list, or you're going to talk a lot about your careers and ambitions. And I'm also seeing that you could be attracting someone that is a little bit like, wealthy or well off. With the second house of assets, they could have a lot of assets, and I feel like they could also help you with that. And you'll exchange a lot of ideas, and you'll really grow together as people. And I'm also seeing that for a lot of you guys, this could be like a business partner. Maybe this like person that you're meeting, like, you're going to be in the same field, or yeah, like maybe you'll have like similar careers, but you're definitely going to be talking a lot about finances, wealth, career growth. You're going to be having a lot of intellectual conversations. And I do feel like this person is going to feel like your North Star. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, where has this person been my entire life? Because I do feel like, for a lot of you, if you are single, you may feel like you're sort of like settling for someone, like you have settled for people in the past, and these people weren't really on your level. And I'm seeing that like there's some sort of breakthrough happening in your love life, okay? And you're going to be attracting the right person. You're going to be attracting someone that's really on the same like, vibration, that energetic field, same frequency as you, someone who's really like, on the same life path as you. They want the same things out of life, which I'm seeing that maybe in the past, you could have like not really met those people. Like maybe you met people that were like super different than you, because I am seeing that for a lot of you, you attract very different people. I'm even seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you could have like Sagittarius in your 7th house, or like you could have like signs in your 7th house that are very different than your like, that just signifies that like you'll meet like different people, like maybe Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, or something along the lines of that. Okay, yeah, but don't worry too much about that. But I am just seeing like this person that you're going to be meeting, like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a really great connection. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe by the end of the month, you're going to be in a relationship with this person, or you're definitely going to, things are going to be clear in terms of like, where you're going to go with your relationship. And I also feel like this is going to come out of nowhere, okay? Like this person, like, they're gonna be DMing you randomly. Maybe they'll like see you on some sort of app, and like maybe you didn't like match with them, and they'll just randomly DM you, or maybe you'll meet them at a coffee shop or through mutual friends. But this is gonna happen kind of out of nowhere, is what I'm saying. And I don't feel like you're gonna talk to this person for very long before meeting up with them. I feel like you're instantly gonna meet. This person's gonna be like, hey, like, do you want to meet up? Like, do you want to go out? Like, yeah, they're not gonna wait. Okay, they're just gonna like go into things, and I feel like things are gonna move really, really fast. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. We got the Numinous. Wow, okay, that's literally the name of this deck. So I do feel like this person's gonna be a little bit mysterious. I feel like this person's gonna leave you like second guessing, but like in a good way, not like second guessing in terms of like how you feel, how they feel about you. Like, I mean, this person is gonna be really intriguing. I feel like they're gonna be intrigued by you. This says like ESP as well. Like, I do feel like the both of you are gonna have like a psychic connection or some sort of bond. You're gonna be noticing a lot of like maybe what you think about, like this person's going to be reflecting that back to, which means that the both of you are energetically connected, the both of you are bonded. Okay, there are some people that you just have that psychic connection with more than other people, and more likely than not, they are your soulmate. They are, like, you know, part of your soul tribe. There is some sort of deeper soul connection, and I do feel like this person is going to be that way for a lot of you. Okay, and for those of you that are already kind of seeing someone, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this is really gonna go the distance. This is gonna, like, definitely go somewhere. And I feel like you're gonna be finding out more about your current partner. You're gonna be finding out things about them that maybe you didn't know before. And I'm seeing that, like, it's a good thing. Like, the both of you are really gonna get to know each other on a much deeper level. I do feel like you're gonna discover something new about this person, or something new about your connection, or maybe some sort of new hobby or new interest, or you're just gonna be, like, kind of doing things that are, like, different than usual, which is really interesting because, like, May, like I said, you know, it is the season. It does encompass Taurus season for, like, the first 3 weeks, and that is about, like, comfort and, like, being in your comfort zone. But I'm really seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be getting out of your comfort zone. And I'm even seeing that maybe with this current partner, they might want to start, like, some sort of business with you, or, like, partner with you, or there's going to be some sort of monetary exchange involved. That's going to benefit the both of you, or, like, yeah, maybe they're going to be buying you something, maybe they're going to be treating you, like, you know, spoiling you with the second house of assets here. So that's also a message that I see coming in. I do see, like, again, an increase in finances, a lot of abundance coming your way, a lot of, like, just really positive experiences, a lot of, like, fun things, fun times, like revolutionary, groundbreaking things coming your way. Okay, yeah, I'm also seeing, like, a little bit of Pisces energy. Maybe you could be dealing with the Pisces. Yeah, I'm seeing, like, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius. We'll definitely go and pick some more cards, but yeah, let's see what else is coming in for you in the month of May, pile 2. Oh my gosh, we got the 8 of Wands. This is the card of speed, movement, action, travel, contact. I feel like if you have been waiting for contact from someone, you're going to be getting that. Okay, you're going to be getting that contact. It's so funny because we see, like, becoming, integrity, journey. So I feel like you guys, you're going to be attracting someone that has, like, you know, a lot of integrity, that stays true to their values, that really stick to, like, you know, what they're going to do. And, like, you know, this is someone that you can rely on. This is someone that you can really trust. Yeah. And with this 8 of Wands, I see that things are going to be moving fast. Things are really going to be picking up the pace. Again, speed, movement, action, travel. I do see travel coming in for you. I do see, like, some sort of, like, movement or action coming in from, like, you know, a lot of different ways. I'm going to go ahead and pick some clarifying cards to see, like, you know, what aspect of your life specifically is going to be affected. But yeah, just expect things to really pick up the pace in May if they haven't already been. Okay, I'm also seeing, like, Leo, Sagittarius energy for some of you. Yeah, maybe you could be attracting people with those signs, or, like, maybe find out where that is in your chart and see what houses, you know, that's associated with. Or Leo's the 5th house, Sag is I believe the 9th house. Okay, so figure out what's going on in your 5th and 9th house. 9th house is the 9th house of travel. 5th house is of, like, 5th house usually has to do with, like, relationships, dating. It is associated with Leo, which has sometimes also to do with, like, family, but, you know, that has to do with, like, fun, casual dating. Yeah, but I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, like, if you are in, like, some sort of, like, situationship with someone, or you're talking to someone, I do feel like things are going to be moving really fast, and they might be making things official with you. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you, by the end of this month, you are going to be in a relationship, in a committed relationship. I'm going to go ahead and pick some clarifying cards for this 8 of Wands to see what else is going on, what other aspects of your life are going to be impacted here. Wow, the 2 of Cups, lover energy. This is the soulmate card. I love that. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, you're going to be meeting your soulmate, or the person that you're talking to. Even if you are talking to multiple people, one of them is definitely your soulmate. I'm seeing with this 2 of Cups, like, wow, a lot of, like, blessings are coming in for you in your love life. This has to do with, like, your feelings being reciprocated. This has to do with those soul connection. This has to do with, like, you know, just a lot of mutual feelings, mutual love, like, reciprocity in the best way possible. You know, the both of you really sharing a lot of, like, good things, a lot of good times with one another. But I am seeing that there is a lot of contact coming in for you. Yeah, there's contact coming in for you in regards to your love life. You're going to be hearing from someone that you really want to hear from, and I see that things are really picking up the pace in your love life. Things are really going to be moving fast. Okay, so I'm super happy for you when it comes to that. Okay, we got the Six of Swords. Yeah, air sign energy, Gemini energy here. Yeah, we got Cancer, Pisces energy. So I do feel like there's a lot of movement coming in for you. Oh my gosh, pal 2, that's fun. I'm also seeing something to do with travel and adventure. For a lot of you guys, you could be traveling during the month of May, or maybe you booked a trip before for the month of May. And yeah, I feel like you're finally going to be taking that trip. Or I'm also seeing this could be like impromptu. Oh my gosh, impromptu travel. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe this person is going to be like, you know, you're going to be meeting someone who's going to be like really outgoing and really out there. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be attracting like air or fire sign energy here, but this person's just going to want to like take a trip with you. This person's just going to be like, hey, like I know we just met, but do you want to like fly like halfway across the world or something? Maybe not all the way there, but like I do see you taking some sort of trip in some way, shape, or form. Maybe for some of you guys, this could be for work, this could be for your career life, this could be for this person. For like, you know, it could be in your love life. It really does vary, but I'm seeing that for a lot of you, like, yeah, a lot of like travel, a lot of action is coming your way. Okay, a lot of just like fun things, fun times are coming your way for sure. So expect that to happen. I'm also seeing, yeah, something new with like traveling, maybe overseas, maybe to another city, state, country, something along the lines of that. Oh my gosh, we got the Four of Wands. Yeah, Venus and Aries energy. I am seeing with the Four of Wands, this is all about weddings, celebrations, love, marriage, just good things happening for you, good things happening in your love life. Oh my gosh, yeah, this totally turned into a love reading, but this has to do with stability. Four does have to do with stability, especially when it comes to love and relationships. I'm also seeing some of you guys could be invited to weddings or some sort of celebration coming your way, or you could be seeing like a lot of weddings happening around you. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you know, that's kind of in the cards for you. I do feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be, maybe for some of you guys, I know you're at that place, at that point in your relationship, or yeah, connection where you are ready for engagement. I do see some sort of proposal coming in for you in the month of May, pile 2. Okay, for a lot of you, I am seeing this has to do with love. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing this has to do with your career life. I do feel like your business endeavors and career endeavors are really about to take off. Okay, so do expect that. Yeah, because we did get the Nine of Pentacles. This does have to do with your career life. This has to do with independence, individuality. Yeah, just, you know, really like for a lot of you, you're going to be finding like things that you really enjoy doing, and you're going to be excelling at that. You're going to be finding your passion. You're really going to be thriving at whatever it is that you're doing. Wow, we got the Ten of Cups. Happy ending. Definitely happy ending coming for you in love. I feel like something's going to wrap up in the month of May. Some sort of commitment, some sort of offer is coming in for sure. This does have to do with like family. If you are like, if you do want to get pregnant, I do see that for a lot of you, that's in the cards. If not, don't worry about that. You know, I'm just seeing this is for those of you that actually want that. Okay. Yeah, this has to do with happy family, marriage, yeah, just like having a really good love life, just having a very yeah, good time with your friends. I'm seeing that a lot. Maybe for a lot of you guys, you could be seeing like rainbows, and that could be a sign that, you know, something good is happening for you in this connection. But yeah, for a lot of you, you're also going to really be embracing your individuality and doing a lot of like, you know, self work, a lot of like affirmations, maybe like self concept work, inner work. You're going to be working a lot on your like passions, hobbies, endeavors, and yeah, things are really just looking up for you in the best way possible. So I really love that. A lot of great things coming in for you in the month of May, pile 2. Okay. Yeah, in terms of signs, yeah, we're kind of all over the place. I'm getting a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in, a lot of fire sign energy as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But definitely check out uh what's in your second house, and then also Uranus. Okay, find out where that is in your chart, and find out which conjunctions you have, because we have different aspects in our chart: conjunctions, oppositions, squares. So yeah, find out like, you know, what's happening in your chart in regards to that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here, Paladin. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick other piles. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings as well as subliminals and manifestation coaching. So if you are interested in that, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here, pile 2. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is happening for you in the month of May, what blessings, abundance, and manifestations are coming in for you in the month of May. So yeah, we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Work Your Light deck. Okay, these are oracle cards. We're going to just see, you know, what messages you need to hear. And this will just help set the tone for the reading. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we got take a break. Okay, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, I really like this because, okay, this makes sense because, okay, I said because so many times, but in the month of May, the first 3 weeks are dedicated to Taurus season, and Taurus season is, you know, it's all about like kind of taking things slow, you know, kind of taking a break, kind of just like not really um stressing yourself out too much. Like if you notice like when Taurus season happens, you know, it happens right after Aries season, things kind of like, you know, slow down a bit. Like the pace sort of feels a lot more like just natural and like easy and relaxed. Okay, so I do feel like for a lot of you, if you have been overstressed about something, if you have been kind of like just, you know, overworking yourself, or like you've been doing a lot of things all at once, now is the time for you to take a break. Now is the time for you to like, you know, kind of just relax, unwind, maybe book a trip somewhere, maybe like um I'm seeing like water here, like, you know, spend some time around the ocean, the sea, you know, if you are nearby, or go to like a spa. Okay, really treat yourself. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Taurus season is it does have to do a little bit with hedonism. Okay, but again, this is for the month of May, so it's like Taurus season happens the first 3 weeks, and then the last week, starting from May 20th, is Gemini season. So yeah. Um, okay, we also got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Um, Okay, so rite of passage. Wow. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of like, you know, huge revelation that is going to come to you, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of like just big thing that is going to like lead you to the other side. Okay, do you see how like, you know, you're sort of surrounded by this like dark, you know, area here with the storms, and then there's this like tunnel. Okay, there's like light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm really seeing that like, you know, you're gonna be like really, this is crossing the threshold. So I'm seeing that for a lot of you, maybe it's going to start off a little bit like, I don't even necessarily want to say slow, but like just, you know, you're going to be like kind of calming your energies, and because you will have calmed your energies, I'm getting like Four of Swords vibes. It'd be cool if we drew that in the tarot section of this reading, but it's like the Four of Swords has to do with like, you know, kind of like taking a step back, relaxing, contemplating, meditating, reflecting on, you know, what your next steps are. And because you will have done that, because you will have taken some time to yourself, I'm seeing that like, you know, the next thing that's coming in for you is going to be so grand. It's like for a lot of the, you know, sometimes it's like we have to kind of like calm our energy and maybe notice a period of like, you know, just like, I don't want to say stagnancy. I don't know like what else to say, but like a period of maybe things not happening, for things to just like kind of pick up out of nowhere. And I really feel like that's what's happening for you. So the message here is, if you have been experiencing stagnancy in some area of your life, I highly do feel like this is going to pick up. This area of your life is going to like, you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of improvements in this area of your life. You're really going to be like living life. Okay, I don't know why, but I got living life on the edge. But it's like right now, it's like, you know, things have been a little bit like, you know, maybe slow or stagnant, but like I'm seeing like something's gonna happen, something's just gonna click within your subconscious mind, or like you're gonna like come across something, maybe a person, maybe some sort of experience, some sort of like book or something that's just gonna like, you know, change up the game for you. And like, yeah, this like literally says like rite of passage, and yeah, you're gonna be noticing a lot of abundance coming for you. Okay, light at the end of the tunnel is here for sure. Okay, we also got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, very interesting. So this is kind of like advice about like taking care of yourself, like, you know, be the like parental figure that, you know, you might have needed, like if there's something that like, you know, uh, that happened like with your like maternal figure, um kind of like reflect that on a little bit, because that makes sense. Oh my gosh, May is the month of Mother's Day, so I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be getting close to your like maternal figure, like maybe the older women in your life. But I'm seeing like this is calling upon you to reflect the relationship that you have with maybe your mother, or like the other like women in your life, and seeing like if that is, you know, causing some sort of patterns in other areas of your life. Sometimes, you know, female friendships can be dictated by your relationship with your mother, or even like relationships with other people can be dictated by that. But like this is also just about taking care of yourself. Okay, like, you know, sometimes you got to be the parent that like, you know, you wish, like if there were certain things that you wish that they did, like, you know, you can give that to yourself. And like maybe for some of you guys, if you are thinking about getting pregnant, I don't know why, but I got this message in pile 2 as well. I am seeing that like this is like if you want to get pregnant, you are going to. Okay, like I do see that fertility is in your favor. If not, that's okay, this message is not for you. But I'm also seeing that for maybe for a lot of you, you have been thinking about having children, or you've kind of just been thinking about what kind of parent you'll be, what kind of like, you know, mother or father you will be. Something about like breaking the cycle so that you could be like a healthier like parent for the next generation. Like I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you've really just been reflecting on your childhood and the relationship that you have with your parents, and, you know, you're telling yourself, I'm going to be like, you know, I'm going to break the pattern, I'm going to break the cycle. My kids are going to end up being like, you know, really like really just happy, okay? Like you're gonna provide that emotional support, that like holistic support for that next generation that like at times you wish that you had. Or yeah, I feel like maybe a lot of you have been like reflecting upon that. um just yeah, maybe you've kind of just been reflecting upon the relationships that you've had with your parents, and like maybe with like the older figures in your life, maybe your older relatives. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the numinous deck to see what houses are going to be impacted, what other areas are going to be impacted in the month of May. Okay, we got moon, and oh my gosh, yeah, with Taurus season, the moon is exalted in Taurus, which is a really, really good placement to have. I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys. Like there's something that happened during the Taurus new moon. It's actually interesting because I'm filming this during the Taurus new moon, the solar eclipse that we have. Like whatever was happening for you during that time, if you have been manifesting on the new moon, or yeah, whatever tones have been set for you, goals or things that you set for yourself in during the new moon, you're going to be seeing patterns of that reflected. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be getting more in touch with your feelings. You're going to be like getting more in touch with your emotions. This also says like lineage, and like yeah, maybe you're gonna be kind of just calling in your ancestors for some of you guys, or learning more about your ancestry. Or I'm even seeing the 23andMe DNA test. Maybe you might be like looking into that or gaining some new insights. But yeah, this also has to do with like being in touch with your femininity, and this applies to like everyone, regardless of gender. This says like family as well, so I do feel like you could be spending a lot of time with your families. I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be deepening your bonds and emotions and connections with other people. This is all about like um what do you call, just like forming, yeah, deeper bonds. And it makes sense because Taurus is like, it's a sign of depth. A lot of like Taurus energies, if you'll notice, even the Taurus placements in your life, they care a lot about like fostering like real authentic relationships and friendships and connections. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really going to be getting in touch with your feelings. And I'm also seeing that maybe for some of you guys, I do see that like if you want, okay, you don't have to, but you could be cutting off some people that aren't really that good for you, that aren't really like in alignment with where you want to be. Your energies are just not like where you really want to be with, yeah, it's not really in alignment. Their energies might be not in alignment with where you want to be, or something along the lines of that. But I am seeing that for a lot of you guys, this says like self-soothing, and like you're gonna be really instinctual. You're really gonna be like, I don't know why, but I got like third eye. Maybe you could be opening your third eye, but you're gonna be getting in touch with your feelings. And I feel like maybe for a lot of you, it's something that you've kind of been putting off. Maybe there have been like certain people or things that like you like, they weren't really like, I wouldn't say like, maybe for some of you guys, maybe they haven't been treating you that well, but for some of you guys, like the relationships in your life, maybe they're not really where you want them to be, or like it feels a little bit like one-sided, or like it's just like these people, like you don't really feel like there's any need to really be in touch with them or communication with them. So I do feel like maybe you could be cutting them off or something like that, or maybe just kind of distancing yourself. But it's like the more in touch you get with yourself, the better your instincts get. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you have done a lot. You've done a lot of inner work to get to where you are, and it's like right now, it's like you're just at that point in your life where you're just like, you know what, I don't want any negative energies. I don't want anything that isn't really gonna help me grow. Okay. And you also did pick the rose quartz, and that has to do with like love and self-love. So you have really been focusing a lot on self-love, and I do feel like you'll be focusing more on that in the month of May. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what other cards we have. Wow, Scorpio. We got a lot of water sign energy with the moon. I would say like Pisces, Cancer, because in astrology, okay, actually in tarot, the moon rules Pisces, and in astrology, yeah, the moon's associated with Cancer. With Scorpio, okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, you are going to be getting intimate with the people around you. I do feel like you're going to be getting more intimate with your partner, or definitely you're going to be meeting someone who's going to like, just you're going to have this like raw, intense connection with. I do expect your love life to be popping, okay? I feel like you are the type of person where you need that deep connection. You need that emotional connection, okay? Otherwise, things don't really feel like, that great to you. It's kind of hard for you to like get attached to people, if there's no connection there. And like I feel like for a lot of you have been good at like detaching from people. But I'm seeing like with the Scorpio card, like for a lot of you guys, you are going to be like attracting partners or lovers that like, yeah, they definitely will love getting intimate with you, and like, they do admire, like they're gonna admire your looks, your physicality. They're gonna be super attracted to you. Expect a lot of passion coming in. But I'm also just seeing like you're gonna be deepening your bond. You're gonna be having like just like like very like deep friendships, deep connections and relationships with people. So yeah, I also feel like for a lot of you guys, you are going to be a lot more resourceful. This is like resourceful and like transformative. So it's very interesting because I noticed the Scorpio placements in my life. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like they're super successful. They know how to like really utilize their resources. They're all really smart. Yeah. But I'm also seeing that for a lot of you guys, you're going to be going through this huge transformation. Okay. Emotionally, like just holistically in general, okay, emotionally, career wise, there's huge transformation coming in for you in regards to your love life. I do feel like maybe someone you're meeting, they could have Scorpio placements or water sign placements, but expect you to be in like a very emotionally fulfilling connection, okay, or having very emotionally fulfilling connections with other people. These people are really going to take care of you, they're really going to be there for you, and vice versa. I'm also seeing that you could be attracting maybe like an older crowd, maybe hanging out with like older people older than you or something along the lines of that. Yeah. We also got conjunction empowerment. That's amazing. Okay, I really got the phrase that empower people. So I do feel like you're gonna be meeting a lot of personalities that are really gonna empower you, and like you're gonna be like glowing up in every single way possible. You're gonna be elevating in so many different ways. Again, I feel like for some of you, you have had to leave things behind, maybe people behind. But that's good because you clear up energetic space for something better to come in, for better people, experiences, relationships to come in. So I really like that for you, pile 3. That's looking really good. Also, I'm sorry if I confused you with pile 2 at times. Maybe you can also check out pile 2. I do feel like there are some similarities. We did draw the conjunction card, but I do feel like you could be attracting a partner, like at work, or like just someone that that you're gonna join forces with, and you're really gonna like combine your energy and efforts with this person and be super successful. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, you're gonna like just be strengthening your bond with your coworkers, and this is all about like deepening relationships. Okay, and I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is definitely happening in your love life for sure, 100%, and for a lot of you in your career life as well. Okay, maybe it's like you're gonna be having like a conversation with your boss where like they're going to be learning more about you, or like they're going to be giving you more responsibilities because they've seen that you've really grown a lot as an employee. You've made like a huge transformation. I do feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you could even be a little bit of workaholics, or you could be kind of like delving a lot into your work. In the month of May, you could be taking your work like just a lot more seriously, or because the Scorpio does have this sort of like obsessive energy to it. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, like once you start something, you don't stop, and no one can stop you. Okay, once you set your heart out, your mind out to do something, like you are on a roll. You are on, like, yeah, like you know how to get things done, you know how to accomplish things, and people love that about you. That's why a lot of people like working with you, collaborating with you. I do feel like a lot of you, like a lot of people, they do want to collab with you. So keep an eye out. Okay, keep an eye out for these people. Don't let these opportunities pass you by, because it's really going to help you in the long run. Okay, we got the 10th house of reputation. I was talking about career so much, I knew this was going to come up at some point. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, I am seeing some sort of promotion or cash advance, or some sort of increase in salary coming your way. This has to do with career, responsibilities, achievement. I do see that for a lot of you guys. You are like, you're gonna be getting more responsibilities. Yeah, that's what I really channeled with the Scorpio card as well. And you're gonna be getting recognition for the work that you do. Expect you to like blow up on social media. Expect like some videos to go viral, or just you're gonna be creating your own empire. I really love that, because this is empire here. You're really gonna be figuring out your purpose, and I really love that the Scorpio and 10th house, and the conjunction empowerment came together, because you're going to be finding something that you're really passionate about, or if there has been something that you are doing, like you're going to be sort of rekindling your passion for that, or maybe you're going to look at things in different perspective, and you're going to be able to be really like, you're going to bring in passion to whatever it is that you're doing. Because sometimes it's like if something is kind of new to us, and like we don't really like know too much about it in the beginning, it takes some time to like build up to that. Like sometimes things can be an acquired taste, but I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to do it with a lot of passion. Okay, and you're going to be passionate about like a lot of the other things that you're doing. Expect a lot of passion to happen in your connections as well. Yeah, we also got sun being, so this is all about like self-awareness, energy. Yeah, your energy is going to be off the charts. Okay, pile 3, I really love that for you. So yeah, in the beginning, maybe things could be a little bit like slower pace, but things are really going to pick up pace. I'm saying like probably even like the second weekend. Okay, yeah, definitely like halfway through May, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you are going to be glowing, shining. You're really going to be in the spotlight in a lot of different ways, especially at work, okay? Especially in like whatever it is that you do, like your career life, your, if you have some sort of hobby, you're really going to blow up in terms of that. A lot of people are really going to love being around you. You are charismatic, you are magnetic. A lot of you are really good conversationalists. People absolutely just love being around your energy. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, your social life is going to be popping, okay? Your social life, you expect to meet a lot of friends, okay? But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be deepening relationships with your current friends and partners, or partner, employees as co-workers as well, okay? But this is going to be a really great month for you. I feel like a lot of people could even be visiting you, or you could be spending just a lot of time with your friends, okay? Expect to have a lot of fun, expect to just like, really live it up, okay? Live your best life in May. I love that for you. We also got Virgo, the alchemist. I love that, okay? Anything that says alchemist, that's amazing. I do feel like for a lot of you, your manifestations are coming true, okay? I'm seeing something to do with a daily routine. I got that quote about like how success lies in your daily routine. So do make sure you are, in this routine that you actually like being in, like, or you have some sort of like set routine that's really gonna like help you get in alignment with where you want to be. I feel like for a lot of you, you are very methodical. You are very like, good at like what you do, and like you're perfectionist, and you really just want the best for yourself, in every single way, and like you always strive for perfection. But some of you guys can also be a little bit self-critical, so do dial down on that. It's good to be a perfectionist, and it's even good to like be critical in order to like to an extent, like everything in moderation is great, but make sure that like that doesn't accidentally project onto others. Or I'm seeing that maybe for some of you guys, unfortunately, could have been around people that may have projected their judgment and criticism onto you. Don't take that personally. Sometimes people just have a lot going on. But I'm just seeing like, in this month, like just expect things to really just look up for you in every single way possible. I'm seeing that if you have been feeling a little bit down in terms of like your mental health, or maybe you haven't really been motivated to go to the gym, all of that is going to come back, because this Virgo does deal with the sixth house of like fitness, wellness, health. Okay, so yeah, I expect a lot of good things to expect a lot of good things coming in for you. I can't stop saying that. I love saying that, because it's like sometimes people need to be reminded that look, there's a lot of happiness, abundance, and blessings coming our way. Especially for you guys, I'm seeing a lot of blessings coming in your 10th house. So figure out what's in your 10th house. Okay, what planets, what signs are in your 10th house, or what sign is in your 10th house. Yeah, I feel like that's really gonna help you. And even moon, maybe figure out like whichever sign your moon is in. Whenever that moon is in your sign during the month of May, that's going to be a really good time for you to manifest, okay? I would recommend you take out a journal, and start scripting, okay? Start affirming, or just like visualize whatever it is that you want to manifest, because things will definitely come true for you then. So yeah, okay. Or things will come true by that next moon of that sign. That's what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. Pay attention to the moon cycle, because I really do feel like it's going to help you. Again, like if you're like a Taurus moon, figure out when the moon's going to be in Taurus. And that already happened during like the month of May. Or sorry, no, that already happened for Taurus season in the month of April. But of course, there's another the moon is in a sign for like 2 days, okay? So every month, or every 30 days. So figure out when that will be in May. I do believe, yeah. It depends on your personal sign, okay? And it doesn't even matter what you are, even if you're like a Scorpio moon, which technically the moon is debilitated in Scorpio. Just figure out, when that's happening for you. And yeah, I'm noticing that you're gonna see a lot of abundance coming your way, okay? A lot of blessings coming your way. Pay attention to the moon cycle. Pay attention to, what's in your 10th house as well. Figure out where the conjunctions are in your birth chart as well. There's different aspects to your birth chart: squares, natals, oppositions, conjunctions, sextiles. Figure out like what planets are in conjunct. Figure out what planets are conjunct in the sky. That will definitely help if you're into astrology. But yeah, also with the Virgo, again, just pay close attention to your health, okay? Now is the great time for you to like go out, like take a walk. Weather is looking up, especially if you're in like the northern, like western hemisphere. um you know I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you guys, you should definitely be out in the nature a lot more, work out more, like just work out more in the nature, be around like plants and flowers. I feel like that will really help. And yeah, Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw some tarot cards to see what other messages we have for you, what other blessings, abundance, and manifestations are coming in for you in the month of May. Wow, we got the Fool, new beginning. Yeah, this is a really great time to start something, okay? If there's something that you have been contemplating starting, this is your sign to do that. We got 9 and 9 of Cups, okay? 9 does represent something coming to an end, some sort of cycle or pattern coming to an end, so that you can pave energetic space for something better. So I am seeing that is coming in for you as well, which is exciting. This also has to do with like emotional fulfillment. Okay, so expect your relationships to be very emotionally fulfilling. Expect your work life to, like, you're gonna, yeah, expect your work life to be emotionally fulfilling. Sorry, sometimes I don't finish sentences because I have like 5 different thoughts in my head. But again, you are going to be like really passionate about whatever it is that you do that makes you money, or some sort of hobby. And like, because that passion is there, like, you're gonna like look forward to waking up for work every day. You're gonna feel that fulfillment in every single way possible. Yeah, we also got Tower. So I do feel like maybe for some of you guys, it's like you could have already been having some sort of Tower moment. But again, this signifies transformation. This signifies, pain alchemizing into, like, beauty and love. Okay, so if anyone can transmute anything negative to something positive, it is you. Okay, but do pay attention to like things around you that aren't working, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys. Maybe you kind of at times, you have had to rebuild yourself from certain relationships and experiences that you had, but with this Tower moment, I'm seeing that, like, you're in the process of doing that, but in the process of doing that, like, kind of, get rid of other things that don't serve you. Because even when you're, think of an actual building, like with the Tower moment, with this Tower card, it's like, if you want to create a new building, you kind of have to, like, get down to the root of it. You kind of have to, like, you know break the whole foundation and, start from scratch. But it's like, if you're gonna like get rid of the walls or something and the windows, you're also gonna have to get rid of the wiring and, like whatever else goes down in, construction building. Sorry, that was not the best metaphor, but it's like, just if you're gonna, like, improve some aspect of your life, make sure that you're improving other aspects as well. Make sure that, like, you're being really cognizant and perceptive and aware of these other things that may or may not be serving you. Yeah, we also got Temperance. Okay, I'm getting Aries, Sagittarius energy as well, also like Scorpio energy. Again, you could be attracting these signs. Okay, but with this Temperance card, this is all about manifestations coming to fruition. This is also about, like, alchemy. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, expect a lot of harmony and balance coming in. I'm also expect union. If you are in separation with someone. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, again, your love life is going to be popping. Your love life is going to be amazing. You're going to be in alignment with the person, that you want to be with, and you're going to have a very, like, emotionally fulfilling relationship, very emotionally fulfilling connection. Yeah, and I do feel like, yeah, we got a lot of Mars energy. Okay, maybe find out like where your Mars sign lies, and, figure out where to go on from there. I do feel like that aspect is going to, like, come out in the month of May, and find out the Mars sign of maybe the people you work with or your partner. Especially, okay, if you are someone that is dating a masculine, Mars does have to do with masculine. So it's like, if you are dating a guy, find out like which sign his Mars is in, and that will say a lot about, like, how he treats you. So it's like, for a lot of people, I notice men who have, like, Leo Mars, they tend to treat their partners really well. They tend to kind of like show them off and, like, spoil them and introduce them to their friends and families. So maybe that could be something for some of you guys. Yeah, but I'm also seeing with death, yeah, there is something like sort of coming to an end, some sort of cycle or pattern coming to an end. But again, death also signifies transformation. This is a really positive sign, because I'm seeing that, like, for some of you guys, there are definitely certain things that you kind of, needed to get rid of, and I'm seeing that is exactly what you're doing. But with death also comes a rebirth. So I do feel like these things that you have gotten rid of, they're going to be replaced by something much, much better. Okay, better quality people, better quality experiences. Okay, so that's really exciting for you. We also got the Page of Pentacles. I do see some sort of, like, monetary offers coming in for you, some sort of, like, career offer or a change in job, or some sort of good news is coming in for you in that field or realm. So that is going to be really great. Pages are the messengers of the deck, so it's like you're going to be getting a really positive message in regards to your work life or career life or abundance. Okay, yeah. We also got the Ten of Cups. That's amazing. Ten of Cups has to do with happiness, fulfillment, wish come true. This is the soulmate card. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you are going to be attracting that soulmate energy. This is also the card of happy family and, like, pregnancy and, like, weddings and marriages and celebrations. So those are things that you want, and you're going to be getting that. But I do see things are really going to be looking up for you, especially in your love life. And yeah, we got a lot of messages about your career life as well. So that is amazing. I really love that for you, pile 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and watch another pile. I also do want to let you know that you can pick multiple piles as well. And again, just take what resonates. And I want to let you know that I do offer in-depth video readings. So if you're interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.